Did you like the approach your team had tonight, given the guys that Utah had out?
At times, I thought we lost our concentration, our focus a little bit here and there. But overall, did a pretty decent job.
Did you like what you got out of Jakob, especially finishing around the rim tonight?
Yeah, we're trying to get him to, be a little bit more forceful rather than tactile and let everything come off his fingertips. And giving, other athletic guys a chance to get to his ball, but just he's in positions where he can dunk a lot more and take away all the doubt.
Are you continuing to like what you're getting out of Derek White, taking the three-pointers basically with a total green light, it looks like?
Of course. What to do.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Jeff. Joe Varden, you're up.
Hi. Is there something that you are enjoying about the pennant race portion of all this?
About the what?
Like the pennant race portion.
Pennant race?
Yeah.
Is it baseball season?
It is. Baseball and basketball.
Pennant race.
Simultaneously.
What's the question? Am I enjoying the pennant race?
Are you?
Rudy, help me here. I don't even know how to answer that. It's the NBA playoffs.
Yeah, about being here in one campus, being within half game.
Am I enjoying that?
Is there an aspect of it that you are enjoying? Sort of the daily chase?
No, I don't enjoy any of it. Would you like to go be sequestered someplace for weeks on end someplace?
I am.
The answer to that is no.
All right, Jordan, you're up. Chris, you're up.
Mike, let's go. Mike Finger, Express News.
Pop, I'm sure you guys had imagined and projected what all these young guys might look like playing together. But how much value has there been in actually seeing it? And do you think it makes the organization even more comfortable knowing that you're building around these guys into the future?
Yeah, that's a good point. This is all about development, obviously, for us. I've said that from the beginning. And the young guys get evaluated. We see them playing together. We get more minutes, and we get to determine, how valuable they are, and if those are the guys we want to go forward with. So it's the best part about, the whole environment here.
Is it fair to say?
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Is it fair to say that even though this kind of happened, you were forced into it? LaMarcus is not here. You've had injuries, but you've been pleasantly surprised or pleased with how it's looked with these guys?
Oh yeah, I think they've come along very well. I especially like DJ and Derek playing together. We get to see Lonnie playing more minutes and figuring out how to play basketball with his teammates. You see somebody like Keldon Johnson getting time and getting out on the court. That's all great.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. Let's go to Anya Rosales from Spurs.com.
Hey, Pop, with all starters hitting double digits today, and like you've talked about the development, just how have you seen the chemistry in this bubble and in these games lately?
Have I seen the chemistry? Is that what you asked?
Yes.
It's been fine. They get along well. Today was a tougher job, actually. I don't think that we were sharp as often as we could be or as sharp as we've been in the past, but it's a typical reaction when another team doesn't have all its guys. And having said that, I thought Utah did a great job. They played with great discipline. They were very serious, and they played to win, so I got to give them credit.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Pop, we got one more. We'll go to Tom Orsborn. Tom.
Pop, Lonnie got some timely fourth quarter buckets. Is the game slowing down for him? Is he more conscious of score and situations and doing a better job with all that?
I don't think it's slowing down for him yet. He's really understanding more every 3-4 games. He probably understands more about what we're saying to him, but he's got such speed, and he probably feels like he can beat everybody, and that's not a bad thing. You want him to keep his competitiveness and his confidence. It's just learning situations and time and score and who's on the court with them and where are the shooters. And like today, he relocated really well today. He drove it, he kicked it, and he relocated. He looked like Steph Curry running to the corner, to get that open shot. And it came right back to him, and he knocked down 3. So he's starting to figure things out.
Thank you.
Thanks, Pop. Guys, hang tight. I'll figure out who we're bringing over to this call, and we'll let you know who is on the other call.
Right here. You ready, Chris Davis?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How's that look?
If we can lower it just a little. We don't really have a choice. All right. Yep.
Yeah, you can sit if you want. No, it's fine. All right. That's fine. We're good with this.
All right. Let's go Jeff McDonald. Jeff.
Hey, Jakob. Obviously you go into this game and Utah is missing a lot of key guys. What did you think about the approach for your team in handling that situation?
It really didn't make much of a difference for us. We knew that we wanted to show that we can get better results in the last couple of games. We thought there was more in it for us, so it really didn't matter if they with their full starting lineup or with the second unit or whoever was out there. We wanted to prove our point that we can get a better result.
You personally, does it alter anything about how you're going to play when you find out that Gobert's not going to be out there?
I don't think so, honestly. Maybe there's some defensive adjustments. We try and take away different stuff with our defensive strategy, but on offense, I'm still going to do the same thing. I'm going to set screens, try and roll hard, take my opportunities, and I don't think that really changed too much.
Pop said they've been trying to get you to be a little more, demonstrative in finishing around the rim. Do you think you kind of accomplished that today?
I guess, yeah. Today was just a good opportunity for me because they tried and stayed hugged up on the shooters outside, so there's a little bit more room in the paint for me. And the guards did a good job of finding me in the pick and roll. So, it was a little bit easier today because, like I said, against Denver and Philadelphia, I felt like the paint was very packed.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. Let's go to Tom Petrini, Kins 5. Tom.
Hey, I saw Rudy hit you down low for a couple of good passes when you had a steal. What's the chemistry like with him in that high-low game?
It's great. He's always telling me to be more aggressive, to look for my own shots. He keeps mentioning to me in timeouts too that if he catches it at the top, I should look to duck in. He's going to look for me. So he's really looking out for me.
And then how about pick and roll with some of these other guys, Derek White, DeJounte, Lonnie, DeMar?
That was great today. With their defense, they decided to step up and take away our guards in the pick and roll, and they found me on some easy rolls. I got some momentum going. I could go and finish at the rim. It's going to depend on the game. It's going to depend on how they play the pick and roll. If they decide to live with our guards trying to finish, or if they're going to step up and try and live with the roll. So we're just going to keep continuing to try and beat the play.
Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Tom. Let's go to Anya Rosales from Spurs.com.
Hey, Jakob, you were just one short of a career high, tying a career high tonight. What has just been your mindset? I know you talked about taking on that role with LA and Trey being out, but how has your mindset continued in this bubble with these short turnarounds?
I think I just wanted to redeem myself today after a couple slower games for me. And I saw an opportunity today, like I said earlier, there was a little bit more room in the paint, so I tried to be very aggressive with it and just take my chances.
And then have you just seen the chemistry of this team, different lineups, different guys playing together, looking in the bubble?
It's going well, honestly. There's a lot of different lineups out there that we really haven't played much for, really ever. So I think we're continuing to improve every game. It's getting better every game, and we're still trying to learn, and hopefully we'll get it together to make it perfect soon.
Thank you.
Thanks, Anya. Let's go to Hector. Hector, you're up.
Jakob, I'm assuming that you guys do a lot of scoreboard watching given the nature of the play-in and how bunched in all those teams are together. How much do you feel the pressure, as much as you try not to and as much as you want to focus on yourselves. How much do you feel the pressure when you see Portland doing what they're doing and Phoenix doing what they're doing?
For me personally, I don't think it changes too much. At the end of the day, we can't control what they're doing. We can only control what we're doing. We're going to take every game as it comes. Like, we're going to try and win every game. Obviously, some close games like the last couple hurt, but we came back tonight and proved that we can win some more games, and we got to show the same energy again against the Pelicans in the next game.
Thanks, Hector. Let's go to Tom Orsborn.
Jakob, what does it do for you guys seeing Derek put up, 8, 9 3-pointers a game and being very effective and efficient with those shots?
It's very good for us. We're short a couple shooters, so I think Derek's been trying to take up that role, and he's taken some more threes. He's really found a good rhythm with it. He's taking them with confidence, and they're going in. It makes him very tough to guard because we all know he's a good driver. He's a good finisher around the rim, so he's putting a lot of pressure on the defense with that.
And Lonnie, midway through the fourth quarter, when they cut it to 6 twice, he had some timely buckets. Are you seeing the game slow down for him a little bit, and him playing more in control and thinking of situations, scoring situations, and so forth?
I mean, I think Lonnie has a very good feel for the game. He's still young, obviously, so there's going to be some situations where he might get stuck, but he's getting better and better at making reads. Like, he's really found a good groove, and we all know he's very athletic. He can take it to the rim easily and over some big guys as well.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tom. Let's go to Alfredo. Alfredo.
Jakob, in regards to overall contribution of the bench, how would you describe like their contribution throughout this bubble run?
I think our bench has been great, coming in with a lot of energy. Drew's been playing really well. Kelton's been playing really well with a lot of energy. We have Rudy out there, like, he can score out of a dead ball situation and like out of the post, like, he can really create something for himself or for a teammate. So yeah, I really enjoy the way our bench is playing. They seem to dive well, and considering that they really haven't played that many minutes throughout the season, it's impressive what they've been putting up.
Thanks, Jacques. We'll call it a day. Great game. See you next time.
Thanks.
Guys, hang tight. I'll see if we're bringing anybody else. Looks like we'll be bringing over Derek White, guys. Derek White in just a few minutes.
were complaining out there about that workout.
Oh yeah, I'm getting them, man.
Happy to be here.